Scrum is a lightweight framework that helps people, teams, and organizations generate value through adaptive solutions for complex problems. You are entering a different world with Scrum. The framework is purposely incomplete. It does not tell you the detailed instructions. In fact, it only defines the part that implements Scrum theory. So what is Scrum theory? In a nutshell, knowledge comes from experience and making decisions based on what is observed. Throw in a bit of lean thinking, where you reduce the waste and focus on essentials, and that is Scrum. Scrum works well in developing projects where the requirements are not clear, and it empowers teams to manage their own work. Scrum is built on a roughly 30-day cycle or sprints, and the main goal is to deliver working increments of the final product. A Scrum team consists of a Scrum Master, product owner, and developers. If you come from a software background, the word developer is going to mean something different for you. Developers are the people in the Scrum team committed to creating any aspect of a usable increment each sprint. They are cross-functional and there's no sub-teams. There's no testing team, no business analyst teams. These are skills that are held by multiple members of the team, and the developers portion of the Scrum team is highly committed, self-organizing, and self-motivated group following Scrum values. The scope of work for the Scrum comes from the product backlog, and the first step is planning. After planning, we move to the implementation phase, and a classic approach to the scope is fixed until the Scrum is completed. During the implementation phase, we execute a kind of daily meeting called a daily Scrum. The daily Scrum is a 15-minute meeting. It's not meant to work out a solution for a problem. It needs to answer the following questions. What has been accomplished? What will be done today? And what are the obstacles? And remember, the team decides who is doing what, not the Scrum Master. Once the implementation is complete, we usually do a product review and product demo, followed by the retrospective or lessons learned. Next, we ship a product and go to the planning of the next release. Scrum repeats multiple times until the project is no longer funded. The project lifecycle starts with a vision for the product, developing a product roadmap, and planning and creating a backlog. The backlog is prioritized, and we start release planning. The goal of a release is to deliver a shippable product. The product doesn't have to be finished, but the product needs to deliver value to the customer right away. Each release ends with a retrospective and lessons learned. Each release is split into sprints, and a sprint starts by sprint planning, selecting top priority tasks from the backlog. Each sprint is broken down into daily work, and daily work is split into tasks. The sprint ends with a sprint retrospective or lessons learned, and it is an opportunity for the team to review the process and how to improve it. This diagram shows an overview of the project lifecycle. In summary, you start with planning the product and building the product roadmap, followed by release planning, and each release consists of sprints. Sprints consist of planning, building, testing, retrospective, and split into daily tasks. The project goes through several releases, and at the end of each release, we deliver a shippable product. And once we are done with the project, we will have a project retrospective. A project retrospective is an important phase to reflect on what went well and what needs to be improved.